Elon Musk has been saying the next Roadster will fly since 2018. Now, a demonstration is reportedly planned for as early as this month, with nobody inside the car. Good morning, this is Ken. Here is the conclusion first. If the reporting holds, an unmanned Roadster lifts off the ground using cold gas thrusters developed with SpaceX. But this is not a car that travels through the air. It is a car that leaves the ground briefly, and it will not be street legal. One detail sticks out. Spectators are reportedly kept several hundred yards back, and nobody sits in the car. Why go that far? 4 things will be clear today. What Musk has been claiming since 2018. What the new reporting actually adds. Whether coal gas thrusters can really lift a car. And whether any of this becomes a product you can buy. A note before we start. Today mixes confirmed history, current reporting, and things nobody knows yet. A lot of outlets ran this story, which tells you how much interest there is. It does not tell you the facts are settled. The colors on screen separate the 3. Start with where this idea comes from. In June 2018, Musk wrote that the SpaceX option package for the new Roadster would include around 10 small rocket thrusters arranged seamlessly around the car. He said they would dramatically improve acceleration, top speed, braking, and cornering. Then he added, maybe they will even allow a Tesla to fly. He got more specific later. The system would use ultra-high pressure air in a composite overwrapped pressure vessel, sitting where the 2 rear seats would be. So the seats come out and a tank goes in. Even then, whether that works as a production car was an open question. So what is a cold gas thruster? Despite the name, there is no fire. It expels compressed gas through a nozzle at high speed. Nothing burns. That is why it is called cold. The gas goes one way and the vehicle goes the other. None of this is new technology. SpaceX uses cold gas thrusters on Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy. Their job there is pointing and roll control. So they are not what lifts a rocket. They are what keeps it oriented. The plan is to put that on a car. Here is the new reporting. On August 14, the information cited 3 people familiar with the plans. The location is SpaceX's rocket test site in McGregor, Texas. The thruster package is internally codenamed A71. The demonstration could come as early as this month. This is the genuinely new part. The demo vehicle is expected to be operated remotely with no driver inside. A car whose acceleration numbers have been argued about for 9 years will move in public for the first time with an empty driver's seat. The crowd distance was reported to several hundred yards. The reason is sound. The high-pressure gas release is described as loud enough to cause hearing damage at close range. That is reporting, not a test result Tesla has published. Here is my read. Removing the driver and pushing the crowd back are both safety decisions, which also tells you this is not at a stage where you put a person in it and show people. Musk himself reportedly warned staff that the demo could go wrong. Worth separating 2 words. Flying means traveling through the air. Hovering means leaving the ground. What is being reported is the second one. Off the ground briefly. That is the plan as described. One quote captures the whole arc. A person with knowledge of the program said they started off thinking they were almost making an aircraft and ended up with something closer to hovering. 9 years of ambition and where it landed. A few months ago, the plan was wilder. The car would race up a magnetized roller coaster style ramp, drive upside down, ride itself, and hover. Tesla previewed that version to Musk, delayed it, and cut some of it back. The history matters here. The prototype was shown in November 2017, 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds, deliveries promised for 2020. The program has since missed at least 8 internal deadlines: April, then May, then June, and now August. One moment stands out. At the November 2025 shareholder meeting, Musk set the demo for April 1, 2026, April Fool's Day, and he openly said that date gave him deniability. He blurred the line between serious and joking himself. This part matters most. The limited edition version planned for the demo is reportedly not street legal. You could not buy it and drive it out of your garage. What might appear this month is closer to a test article than a product. The price was reported as well. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, possibly millions. Internally, Tesla discussed a program modeled on Ferrari's XX program, a car you cannot take on the road, driven by a handful of committed owners under supervision. Back to the caveat from the start, an enormous number of outlets ran this story. Nearly all of them trace back to the same original report from The Information. More articles does not mean more sources. Coverage volume shows interest. It does not show the facts are settled. As of now, neither Tesla nor SpaceX has officially confirmed any of this. Tesla's own site lists no demo date and no hover specification. What we have is reporting built on people familiar with the plans. Here is what nobody can tell you yet: the official date, the confirmed location, whether Tesla streams it, how high it goes, and for how many seconds, what a production version would look like, and when anyone actually takes delivery. If footage does appear, do not just check whether it left the ground. Watch the height and the duration. Count the thrusters and note where they sit. Ask how long it takes to recharge the air after one firing. And ask whether that configuration could ever be sold. To close, the idea of a Tesla that leaves the ground has been around since 2018. This week, a demonstration of it was described in concrete terms for the first time, but unmanned, not street legal, and with the audience pushed far back. This is not news that a flying car exists. It is news that a 9-year-old idea may finally be shown in public. If footage of this comes out, this channel will not stop at the headline that it flew. We will look at the duration, the height, and whether any of it can be sold. If that is what you want to keep checking, subscribe and stay with it. That is all for today. If this video was useful, a like really helps. I post new videos here regularly, and if you follow along, you will have most of what matters about Tesla covered. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. Thank you for watching, and let us keep enjoying life with Tesla.
Before we wrap up, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I drive a Tesla Model Y, and at home I've installed a Tesla Powerwall, so I actually charge my car with solar energy. I truly believe Tesla is shaping the future, and that's why I share the latest news and insights here on this channel. I'm from Japan, but I want to connect with Tesla fans all around the world. That's why I also create an English version of my videos. YouTube now lets you switch the audio into your own language, so you can enjoy it in whatever language you prefer. Most of all, I'd love to connect with Tesla fans everywhere so we can support Tesla together. I also share updates on X, so feel free to follow me there and let's connect. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.